Okay, now we will practice what are halves, thirds, or fourths. Here, we will not color the shapes. We will just count and tell if they are halves, thirds, or fourths, okay? Now, let's see. This heart is divided into how many parts? One, two. What do we call them? If the heart is divided into two parts, we call them halves. This square is divided into two parts. What do we call them? Again, we call them halves. This circle is divided into one, two, three, four parts. What do we call four equal parts? Fourths. This triangle is divided into four equal parts. One, two, three, four. What do we call four equal parts? We call them fourths. Now look at this one. We have two equal parts. Two equal parts. That means we have halves. Here we have one, two, three, four. Four equal parts. We will call them fourths. This circle is not divided at all. We call it a whole. We will not call it halves, thirds, or fourths because it's a whole circle. Here we have one, two, three, four. Four equal parts. What do we call four equal parts? We call them fourths. One, two, three, four. What do we call four equal parts? We call them fourths. How many parts do we have here? One and two. Two parts we call halves. How many parts do we have here? One, two, three, four. We call them fourths. And here, two parts. We call them halves. Right here we have two parts. We call them halves. One, two, three, four. Four equal parts. We call them fourths. Two equal parts. We call halves. No parts we call a whole. Two equal parts we call halves. Again, two equal parts here and here we call halves. We did not have any thirds on this page, but if the shape is divided into three equal parts, we call them thirds. So, we can do the page in your book, page 270. What do we need to do here? We need to draw a line, or maybe more than one line, maybe two lines to show equal parts. I want you to divide this circle into halves. Halves means two equal parts. Two equal parts. Can you do that? Okay. Here is how you can do it. Draw the line from up, down. Make sure that the parts are equal. Let's go and divide this rectangle into thirds. Thirds means three equal parts. Three equal parts. Do it. Okay, let me see. Did you do it like me? Yes, I have three equal parts. One, two, three. Three equal parts. Thirds. Now this circle you have to divide into fourths. Four equal parts. Try to do it. Okay, if you don't know, I will help you. This is two equal parts and this will be four equal parts. My parts are really not so much equal, so you need to make the line nice in the middle to make it equal. Halves. please divide this square into halves. What means halves? Two equal parts. Very good. So please divide it into two equal parts. I did it this way. Very good. Two equal parts. Now, does the picture show halves or thirds or fourths? Circle your answer. I will circle with my pen as well. So, let's see. This triangle is divided into how many parts? One, two. What do we call two equal parts? Halves or thirds or fourths? We call them halves. Circle the answer. Number 10. This square is divided into how many parts? One, two, three, four. What do we call four equal parts? Four equal parts. Do we call them halves or thirds or fourths? Well done. We call them fourths. Not difficult. We have a rectangle. How many equal parts do you see? I see one, two, three. Three equal parts. What do we call three equal parts? Do we call them halves or thirds or fourths? We call them thirds. Very good. And the last one, we have a circle divided into one, two, three, four equal parts. Four equal parts. What do we call four equal parts? We call them fourths. Well done. Now please, done with the textbook. Open up your workbook on the page R79. It is also page 86, but the first one, it looks like this. Here you have again the revision. If the shape is divided into two equal parts, we call them halves. If the shape is divided into three equal parts, we call them thirds. And if the shape is divided into four equal parts, we call them fourths. Let's count. How many parts do we have in each shape and what do we call them? Let me change my pen so I can help you. Now, these parts are equal. How many? One, two, three. Please write number 3 up here. 3. Well done. So what do we call three equal parts? Quickly. Three equal parts we call thirds. Let's circle thirds. Now let's see how many equal parts we have here. 1, 2. Write number 2 on the line on the top. What do we call two equal parts? Two equal parts we call halves. How many equal parts we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good, right? 4. What do we call four equal parts? Four equal parts we call fourths. Circle fourths. Triangle, how many equal parts do you see? 1, 2, right? 2. What do we call two equal parts? We call them halves. Circle halves. How many equal parts do you see here? 1, 2, 3. Right? 3. And what do we call three equal parts? Three equal parts we call thirds. Now here we have a square. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equal parts again. What do we call four equal parts? Read here. 4 equal parts are called fourths. Please, grade 1 students, study very well. That 2 equal parts we call halves. 3 equal parts we call thirds. And 4 equal parts we call fourths. Let's go to the next page. Page B79. In your workbook, also page 86, but the second one. We are going to do the same. Draw a line or draw lines to show equal parts. In this square, you need to show fourths. Fourths. How many equal parts do you need to make? If you have fourths, look here, it says fourths. That means 4 equal parts. Do it. I made it this way. 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. Now, let's divide this shape into halves. What means halves? How many equal parts do you need to make? You need to make 2 equal parts. Very good. Please do 2 equal parts. I did it this way. I have 2 equal parts. If you want to draw the line from up down, you can do. So you will have here and here 2 equal parts. It will be the same. Now, let's divide, this is a little bit tricky, this square into 3 equal parts, thirds. Do. Okay, how did I do it? I did it like this. 1, 2 lines. If I make 2 lines, I will have 3 equal parts. You see? 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. Of course, you can also do the lines this way. 1 and 2. Then you will have a shape like that with 3 equal parts. Same. Let's go and make fourths. Sorry about that. Fourths. Please divide this circle into fourths. Fourths means 4 equal parts. Let me show you how did I do it. There and there, 4 equal parts. My parts are not so much equal, but it is difficult to make these lines. So you make sure that you make nice and equal parts on this circle. Now, does the picture show halves, thirds, or fourths? Circle your answer, please. Again, I will take my pen to help you. Make sure you have correct answer. Count how many parts do you see in the circle. 1, 2. So what do we call 2 equal parts? Halves or thirds or fourths? We call them halves. Well done. We have a rectangle. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. What do we call 4 equal parts? Halves or thirds or fourths? Fourths. Well done. And here we have 1, 2, 3. 3 equal parts. What do we call 3 equal parts? Halves or thirds or fourths? We call them thirds. And here we have a triangle divided into 2 equal parts. What do we call 2 equal parts? We call them halves. Very good, you did it. You are amazing. I hope you understand this lesson. I hope it was not difficult and it was quite easy for you. Bye.